Hello everybody, it's your girl SBP, Sister Breaking Packs, here with another video. Sorry it's been a while since I've actually dropped a video. I was down and out with the stomach flu. That stuff is no joke. So for like the last 4 days I've been recovering, trying to get over this thing, and finally I feel like myself. So I've been wanting to, everybody that knows me knows that I have an immense love of football. But I really started collecting baseball cards when I was a kid. So when I got the chance to get what you see in the corner here, I ended up getting a pack of Major League Baseball, the Donruss 1992 version. I know it's a little bit, I'm going to move the camera here. There we go. 1992 Donruss Baseball Series 2. When I got a chance to get my hands on it for like $20, I couldn't turn it down. So I normally bust football packs, but on occasion I will actually do a baseball pack, a baseball, nice little wax box. So I just busted this, so it was sealed. So I'm actually quite pleased with that. So I'm actually going to tear this open. This might be a pretty long video. So let's see what we get. Again, it has not been opened. And, whoops. Sorry, Shatoy. That was my Otani. Gotta be careful with him. I'll move him off to the side there. Alright. So, let us proceed and bust in some wax. Very nice. Completely sealed. So, what we're looking for, the hits, Series 1 and 2. I kind of looked this up a little bit because it's been a while since I've actually busted some baseball. So, what I'm looking for, I'm not sure if they're in the Series 1 or Series 2, but I was told to be on the lookout for the following. I'm looking for the Nolan Ryans. There's a few Nolan Ryans in here. A Jim Thome, Mike Mussina, King Griffey Jr., a couple of Ricky Hendersons, actually 3 Ricky Hendersons, the Hawk Andre Dawson, Big Man Dave Winfield, and Eddie Murray, and a Kenny Lofton rookie card. So, let's get to cracking these open. There's 36 of them. So let's see what we get. So, first one. We'll go through these pretty quick. Martinez, Carter, Wood, El Presidente, Mark Guthrie. There's an old Kurt Schilling. Willie Banks, Ray Stevens, Humphreys, Jose Mesa, the man who can throw forever. There's Bags, Cecil Espy, Dan Plesac, Larry Anderson. Again, if any of you guys are interested in wanting to get any of these cards, please hit me up. I will be more than happy to send them to you. No problem. My hands are giving me fits today. Yeah, like I said, I got no problem sending these to you. Okay, so here we go. Cochran, Grybeck, Kim Batiste, Gene Larkin, Dewey Evans. Oh, there's Smoltzy. Rhett Barbary, Jeff Hewson, Dave Valley, Jeff King, Joe Orsulak, Tom Foley, Ricky Bones, Javier Ortiz, and Wilson Alvarez. going. So it's a beautiful rainy day here in wonderful Michigan. It's been raining here all week long. It's kind of contributed to the mood here. So let's see what we get. This next one, Julio Franco, Darren Chapin, Skeeter Barnes. I remember him from the Tigers. He didn't last too long. Yorkis Perez, Steve Lyons. He of the Drop Your Pants episode that got him famous. I'm not sure if everybody's seen the video. I remember them on This Week in Baseball, where he stood on first and he had slid head first, I do believe, into first base, and he got so much dirt that he literally forgot where he was. He took his pants down and totally forgot where he was, and was just the look on his face when his coach told him, you might want to pull your pants up. That made forever, This Week in Baseball, it made it fun forever. So, Hensley Mullins. There's Ray Sanchez. He had a good glove with the Cubs. Jose Offerman, he played forever and ever. There's Mike Hartley, Dave Otto, Benito Santiago. Oh, there's a Clemens. I might have to go back through there. Who knows? Maybe I'll set him to the side here. Chris George, Roger McDowell, and Willie Frazier. Let's keep going. Yeah, the big news when I was down was that Antonio Brown was actually going back to school, and then made a statement that he needed help with his English paper, and oh my goodness, my college went crazy. But I do know that the baseball playoffs have just started, which is when I really get interested in baseball. And the Nats have moved on, apparently, so this could be a very interesting series coming up. Let's see what else we got. We got Joe Carter. He of the home run to win the World Series off of Wild Thing, Mitch Williams. Took a low fastball and golfed it over the left field fence. That was great. Chris Cron, Yvonne Calderon, Mike Magnetti, Damon Berryhill. Oh yeah, I remember him from the Cubs too. I used to root for the Cubs and Tigers when I was a kid, just because they showed Cubs games. We had WGN here in Michigan. We could pick up WGN. And if it wasn't the Tigers on, I was watching the Cubs. So when I actually moved to Chicago a while ago, it was great because I could go to Cubbies games with my then husband. So it was awesome. Reggie Harris, Lance Dickerson. There's Billy Ripken. I'm always looking for Billy Ripken. I'm definitely looking for the face card from him. That's a famous card. Gail Heredia, Calvin Jones, Terry Matthews, Steve Buechele, Mike Stanley. Oh, there's a Donruss Kings, Greg Swindell. We'll put that off to the side. I don't foresee Joe Carter getting into the Hall of Fame. I mean, I know all of Toronto loves him for the World Series he brought home, but he'll forever be in lore for that one. And that sound you hear, that was my cat going to the kitty door there. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got. Mel Rojas. There's Tony Gwynn. I'll set him aside too. Eric Davis. Dickie Thon. Lonnie Smith. There's another Tony Gwynn. Right on. Jose Hernandez, Billy Hatcher, Gerald Young, Bruno, Saberhagen, Kurt Stillwell, Oil Can Boyd. Boy, they didn't even put Dennis Boyd. It was Oil Can Boyd. Wow. And Melito Perez. He was quite the character. Oil Can. That dude was that dude was out there. I just remember the home runs he'd give up, and he just looked like he was ready to kill somebody. Okay, so we got Jimmy Navarro, John Cerruti, Mitch Webster, Sid the Kid Fernandez, Dave Stieb. He had a great career. Checklist, Sean Abner. There's Sammy Sosa. This was definitely pre-steroids. Craig Wilson. Now we're getting into some rated rookies here. Brian Wilson. Braulio Castillo. Jeff Mutis. Wilson Mason. And, oh man, with a bent corner. Bob Zupakic. Oh, God, I hate that. Even though, you know, the card's basically worth a cent, you still hate to see bent cards. I just, that makes me cringe a little. So, let's do some more ripping. Try not to hurt the corners here. Okay. Greg Cadaret. Gerald Perry. Omar Vizquel. He played forever. Jack Howell. Donald Harris. Ramon Garcia. Maldonado. Brooke Jacoby. He had a great career too. Doug Jones. Got a checklist. Tommy Glavine. Put him aside. Hall of Famer. Matt Young. Rick Sutcliffe. Cubbies announcer now. And Jim Campanis. So there is a shot. Apparently on the box it says there is a shot for a Cal Ripken card inside that was autographed by him. I think I'm just gonna... There we go. Saves me from tearing up my hands here. All right, let's see what we got here. Gino Petrali, Kurt Manwaring, sweet throwback there. Albert Bell, that guy was a fireball. Lee Guterman, Mo Vaughn, the pre-Big Papi, Bob Scanlon, Ozzy the Oz. Pretty good card. I'll actually throw that to the side too. Jesse Orozco, Omar Olivares, Phil Plantier. There's Barry Manuel, Joe Baver, Manuel Lee, and then the Diamond Kings is Mark Langston. He actually had a pretty good career. So I've been wanting to bust this pack for a while. Like I said, I got sick this past last week, and I've been just trying like crazy to get back. Luckily, I have a job that allows me to work from home for a while, so it's pretty nice. Mike Bielecki, Mike Stanton, got a Florida Marlins card. Hey, Benito Santiago, Bruce Ruffin, Larry Anderson, Terry Matthews, Steve Buechele. He of the many teams, I think that man was traded more times often than not. Rob Mauer. Nolan! Bam! There we go. The 707. Yes. Right on. That's going to go right down here. Sweet. Real Cormier, Charlie O'Brien, Reggie Harris, Lance Dickerson and Reggie Sanders. Sweet. Well, that's one of the 13 off the list. Right on. Nice hit. So I'll be one touching that one. As soon as I get a chance here. I just want to kind of get through this pretty quick. Chris Bosio, Juan Bell, Scott Aldred, Mike Fetters. There's Royce Clayton, Gary DiSarcina, Darren Holmes, Mark Williamson, Spike Owens, Andy Benes. There's Mark Langston. And I'm actually going to put this to the side. We got to have some Bo Nose, Wally Backman, Tommy Gregg, and Archie Corbin. And what I might do is just take all of these cards and just put them in a big stack, and then those that are looking to do a set, I may just say, hey, here it is. You know, start your set and then collect as you go here. So let's keep rocking. Like I said, this is going to be a pretty long video. I've got we're not even halfway through the stacks yet. So Randy Velarde, El Presidente, Dennis Martinez, Alfredo Griffin, Paul McClellan, Pat Hinkin, Bobby Thigpen, Bradley, Cal Eldred. There's Colorado Rockies, Ryan Henderson, Sean Abner. There's another Clemens. Throw him in there. Dave Hollis. There's Tino Martinez. Yeah. Not sure. You know what? I'll throw him in there. And Chris Crone. I'll throw him in there. Because actually, he was actually pretty cool. So, got the Ryan that we were looking for. Pretty sweet. See if we can get some more. There's about 1, 2, 3 Ryans we're looking for. So, see if we can find the other 3 along with everything else on the list. Darren Chapin, Dan Howitt. There's another Shill. Francisco Olivares. There's another Ryan. Sweet! 2 of them. I like that. Mitch Webster. Cliff Brantley. Arthur Rhodes. John Werner. Yes! Got a Cal. Got a Rip. I like that. We'll set that to the side. That's his MVP card right there. Ron Jones. Craig Wilson. Roger McDowell. There's Tommy Glavine. And the rookie is David Weathers. So far, not too shabby. Lots of Hall of Famers. Greg Cadaret, Omar Vizquel, Jero Perry. We're starting to see some repeats here. Jack Howell. Donald Harris, Ramon Garcia, Candy Maldonado, Rick Jacoby. There's Doug Jones, Telford. There's another Glavin. Not too bad centering either. Matt Young, Sutcliffe, and Campaneris. Yeah, the next one I do is actually going to be my personal collection. I'm actually going to show, next video I do, I'm actually going to show you my personal collection. And there's going to be some things I'm adding to it. And some things I'm getting rid of that I'm going to be selling on eBay. There's Denny Nagel, Bobby Bowe, Plunk, Jose Melendez. Wow, what a skinny guy. Gerald Alexander, Big Kevin Mitchell, Kirk Dressendorfer, Jimmy Poole, Mark Lemke. Yes! Boom! There it is. That's one of the ones on the list. This is the Gossage Ryan, number 555. Yes, indeed. Right on. And Dwight Smith. Cool. So all of these are going to be going up on eBay for sale. I do have an eBay account. I haven't used it in a while, but I'm going to be getting it activated again so I can actually start getting some. I figure probably about $10 maybe for the Gossage. I'll have to see what's going on eBay for most of these, so I'll have to do some research. Dave Howard, Freddie Benavides. If any of you guys know out there how much each one of these is worth, let me know. Mike Huff, Mike Jackson, Jim Gott, Jerry Don Gleaton. I remember him from the Tigers. Dude didn't last too long, probably about 1 or 2 years. And there's the Jim Thome that we are looking for. Right on. The Jim Thome rookie, rated rookie. Boom. Right there. He's definitely Hall of Fame bound. Greg Colburn. Nice. Terry Shumpert. Todd Hundley. Jim Ganter, Von Hayes, and Danny Gladden. Yeah, we're starting to make a dent. I like this. Finding everything that's you know, kind of valuable. I'm liking this. The series 2, I'd like to find a Ripken auto. That would be sweet. Craig Grybeck, Kim Batiste, Dewey, Smoltzy. I'll put you aside. Brett Barbary, Dave Valley. Big Ben, that dude had a hook that there's no way you could touch Ben McDonald's hook when he was on. I remember watching him. I do believe he was from LSU. Yeah, went to LSU. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, that dude had a nasty, nasty curveball. Andre Dawson. Sweet. Is this one of the ones we're looking for? Is this the 119? Nope, the 422. Not one of the more valuable ones, but you know what? I'll go back and kind of. Problem is, he's a lot off center. This was a bad cut, but corners look great. All of these cards really are in pristine condition. I mean, really, really nice. So let's keep going. Jose. There's another Dawson. Tim Cruz. Jeff Reed, Ricky Jordan. John Jaha. I remember that name. I remember liking his name. He had a pretty good bat for the Brew Crew. Mike Sharperson. Geronimo Pena. There's Royce Clayton. Yeah, we're starting to see some repeats now. So I don't know if we're kind of hitting the bottom of the barrel here. Yeah, we're about halfway through. And we might be starting to see some repeats. And it doesn't, the packs don't tell you whether or not, There's 7,500 portrait cards. Elite Series, Superstars, there's 10,000 cards each. So it wasn't, you know, like exclusive, not like it is now, like the Zion Williams is like 1 of 25 or 1 of 15 or 1 of 10. So just hoping to find a few more on here off the list. Joe Carter. Like I said, we're starting to see some repeats. So this is probably my longest video to date. So I kind of like it. I've been a big fan of Jabs. The Jabs family, which got me back into collecting again. And then guys out there that I've been following, guys like Premant and especially my favorite guy out there for football, Packers Cards 87. That's my dude. I'd love to talk to him and get a shout out from him. That's my dude. I got a bunch of Packers cards. I'm going to send him for fan mail for him. And we got a David Wells turned upside down. Then we got Pena Merker Woolers. These guys made no-hit history. Oh, that's right, because they combined for a no-no in 92. Yeah, in 91, rather. So far, not coming across. There's Jeff Nelson. There's Kirby. Another Hall of Famer. But yeah, I love Packers 87. That guy kills me. He seems to get monster hits. And I'm actually going to be getting into some subscription boxes also. I'm going to try some out. I'd love to try some out. And I see folks are having some major league success with baseball and football especially. So, you know, we're going to go for it. I'm going to go for it and see what's up. There's a Reggie Sanders rookie card. Skeeter Barnes. Again, I remember him. He didn't last too long in the with the Tigers. He kind of came up, went down, came up, went down, and you know, it just never seemed to really pan out for him. Which kind of sucks, because kid actually did have some good speed here. So we have to open this one upside down, because apparently whoever packaged this didn't do a great job with it. So I'm doing this kind of early today because my hubby and I are actually going out this evening. So I was going to do this evening, and then this little soiree that we're having with friends came up. And we're actually going to go out tonight. So there's Jimmy Leyritz, Scott Terry, Bob McClure. I remember Bob. Bob had a pretty good career. Not a bad one. And Lewis, Joe Slusarski. Say that 3 times fast. There's the Moose. That's another one that's on the list. Mike Mussina. Bam. Nice centering. Nice. Yeah. Jim Clancy. Tony Fossas. Yeah, like I said, if anybody's interested in these cards, please hit me up. You can even email me at my email address, which is RJ, and then small letters, RJMCCANTS @yahoo.com, or just put that you're interested in the comments below. And then get back with me, and I'll definitely get back with you. Mark Leiter, he had a pretty good career with the Tigers also. Boom! Ryne Sandberg. Absolutely. He's not on the most valuable cards, but I'm going to put him aside anyway because he's just one of my favorite players. Keith Miller. Doug O. Henry. Mickey Morandini. There's another Puckett. Yeah, I used to watch Boomer Esiason, or not Boomer Esiason, but Chris Boomer Berman on ESPN when he would give guys nicknames. You knew you made it if he gave you a nickname. And I remember when he would call out Doug O. Henry. Some of my favorite nicknames came from him. See that there was a Randy Johnson on the back there, so we'll get to that in a second. Is Ted Power. There's the Big Hurt. Andy Noda. Rich Gedman. Rich Gedman could definitely call a game. He started out with the Red Sox. Strawberry. Walt Terrell. Again, pitch for the Tigers. Any Tigers guys that I see in here, I remember them very well. I used to follow I still do follow the Tigers. Right now, my Tigers are. Oh, there's a nice Randy Johnson. Sweet. My Tigers ended up with the worst, the worst season ever since 1907. 118 games lost, I think. And I don't know. We Tigers got to do something, right? Because right now they are on par to just. I don't even know what to say about my Tigers right now. I am definitely, until they can actually, get some guys in there that can turn this thing around. I'm done watching the Tigers until they actually turn it around. My Lions are 2-1-1, so I'm very happy about that. Gave the Chiefs a run for their money last week. That was a great game. Again, very happy. If they end up beating, can't remember who we're playing this week. I want to say we're starting to get into the NFC North. Maybe not quite there yet. I'll have to check to see who they're playing, but yeah, definitely gave the Chiefs a run for their money. Almost got ended up giving Patrick Mahomes his first loss in the dome. It was his first time ever playing in a dome, and I'm telling you, that kid is definitely worth the price of admission. Just watching him play, he is just ridiculous. Or as I like to call him, he's just redunculous. I mean, just redunculous. That's all I can say. I'm glad I'm collecting his rookie cards because that kid has got some serious skills. Mike Schooler, Ricky Reed, Maddox, Kurt Young. I remember Kurt Young. Kurt Young actually was born, and I'm going to put him aside because if you look very closely, I'm going to try and get him as close as I can. Born in Saginaw, Michigan, which is where I live. So I'm actually going to keep him just because someday I might actually run into him. Rob Deere. Getting down to the last packs. Yeah, I remember watching Kurt Young play. And Kurt Young actually went to, if I remember right, Kurt Young actually went to Central Michigan. Played ball up in Central. So I'll have to check on that. But I'm pretty sure he was Central Michigan guy. There's the Ozzy. I'll take that one. Edwin Nunez. But like I said, either, you know, somebody tells me that they're going to be interested, or I'm going to actually just, you know, have a bonfire with the rest of these. Let's see. There's Smoltz. I'll put him aside. It's actually really cool. Okay, Barbary, Hudson. Trying to get through as quickly as I can. There's Wilson Alvarez. Stan Belinda. Another Roger Clemens. And then we have Hal Morris for the insert. Oops, sorry about that. Yep, getting down to the last 8 packs here. But I imagine, you know, some folks are going to be wondering about my next vid. So, like I said, I like to jump on the live stuff. Come check me out. There's another Bo Jackson. Tommy Gregg. There's a Tony Gwynn, another variation of it. And another variation. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize that there were some variations in here. So, okay. All right, we're getting down to the last 8 packs. I knew this was going to be quite a bit of a long one. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this under about 45 minutes. But I've been wanting to bust this for a while, so I waited till I was a little bit better. It's got a little bit of a rip on the corner. That sucks. Chris Gardner. Terry Pendleton. He actually had a pretty good career. There's Sosa. Paul Sorrento. Ray Sanchez. I think I would have liked him better. Sosa, him and McGuire. I think I would have. I loved McGuire. Big Mac. I think I would have liked them and appreciated them better if they hadn't have been of the Royds era. If that hadn't played a part, I think I would have. I think definitely those guys would have been in the Hall of Fame by now. I still think they might be. Honestly, I think they deserve to be. There's El Presidente. Pretty sweet. I honestly think they deserve to be in the Hall. I think there should be an asterisk by their names. And, you know, just to acknowledge that there was a steroid era. I'm making a mess on the floor, but that's all right. I'll clean it up in a minute. Stan Belinda. Because they really did give us, you know, a year for the ages with the home run chase. So just to kind of let people know, the ones that you see right here, the Fernando Tatis, the Pete Alonso, and the Shohei Ohtani card, Those are in my personal collection. Those are not for sale. So Don Slott, Carl Willis. I don't know if we're going to actually hit any Ricky Hendersons. I don't know. There's Dion. Absolutely. I'm going to put him to the side. There's another Ryan. Big Hurt. Dennis Boucher. Ugh, I hate it when the corners are just toasted. Ugh. Down to the last 4 packs. See if we can get some last. We're down to last. This is the last of 4. See if we can try and open these pretty carefully so I don't damage the corners here. Mike Aldretti. John Wetland, Mark Leiter. Another Mark Leiter. There's Ryan. Another variation. Mickey Morandini. He had a pretty good career with the Phils. Puckett. And no damaged corners, good. So Warren, Aldretti, John Wetland. Yeah, that dude had quite the fastball. Here's another Ryan Sandberg. Doug O. Henry. Now we're starting to see like major league repeats here. Down to the last 2 packs. So, looking for, there's Tommy Glavine. Looking for anything, there's Dion. Looking for Ryan. Anything with a Ripken. And here we go, last pack. Let's conjure up some last mojo. Last pack mojo. Doing it around the bases. Here we go. Last pack mojo. See if we can't pull a Ripken. We pulled one Ripken, but let's see here. Rich, Carlton, Swindell, Curtis, Doc Gooden, and nope. So we actually did pretty well and ended up no Griffey Jr., we ended up there was no Winfield, no Murray, no Kenny Lofton. So overall I'm pretty pleased. Not bad at all. So I will be back at you with another video probably in the next couple of days. I'm actually going to start a series where I'll show off my personal collection and see what we got, see what I used to collect and what I collect today, or what I used to collect in the past. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It really does make a difference. Smash that like button. You know what to do. This is your girl, Sister Breaking Packs, SBP, saying peace, love, and so